Buckle up for the 5 best chase scenes in the Halloween franchise.
Tommy! Tommy, it's me!
Hi guys, my name's Barry and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the 5 best chase scenes in the Halloween franchise. Now of course, this is just my opinion. These 5 chase scenes might not be anywhere near your top 5, but that's why we make these videos.
Totally.
So what counts as a chase scene? Because there are some scenes that might look like a chase scene, but ultimately they aren't really included in what you would consider a chase scene. For me, a chase scene would be a sustained pursuit where the killer actively hunts a target across multiple spaces, like a room, a corridor, through vehicles, or a rooftop, with its target running, hiding, or escaping and re-engaging. Quick ambushes or single room executions won't really count unless it leads on to multiple room chases. And finally, it's not going to be from worst to best or best to worst. It's just going to be 5 of the best in the franchise. I will start with the earliest one, leading up to the latest one. First up, and the most obvious one, would be the chase between Michael and Laurie in Halloween 1978. The chase that involves Laurie going over to the Wallace house to discover the bodies and also to discover Michael Myers, and then Michael Myers chasing her over to the Doyle house, and then from the Doyle house, that's when he chases her within the house. It's just a great build-up because Laurie, she knows who Michael Myers is from a distance. She sees him with the mask on throughout the entire movie, but she doesn't really know who he is until she comes face to face with him in that Wallace house. But that pursuit from the Wallace house to the Doyle house is still one of the scariest scenes in the entire franchise. I also love that she has to hide from him in the living room with the knitting needle scene, running up the stairs, hiding in the closet, and hiding him from him in there when he bashes through that wardrobe door, and then she manages to stab him again, and then he finally gets up, and that's when Dr. Loomis shoots him and he falls out the balcony. It's just a fantastic chase sequence that is one of the best in the franchise. Next up, we've got the chase sequence between Laurie and Michael in Halloween 2 from 1981. This is the one where we've got a drugged up Laurie Strode trying to get away from a really slow and robotic Michael Myers. Now, my only issue with this one is the fact that Michael Myers has become this robotic looking person in Dick Warlock. Now, it's not Dick Warlock's fault. That's what they asked him to do, and that's absolutely fine. And you can make up your own theories as to why Michael walks like that. A lot of people say it's because he's injured. That's not the case. It's just a different person. Therefore, he does walk differently. But apart from that, the scene is fantastic. When you see Laurie Strode get into that kind of basement area, not sure it is a basement, I can't really remember, but it's a really dark corridor area, nice and red lit, and Michael is just slowly walking towards her, and she's trying to get out of there, tries to get to the elevator. Just a really eerie scene, and it's a very tense scene as well. And even after that, leading out to the parking lot when she gets into the car and hopes that Michael Myers doesn't follow her, it's absolutely fantastic. Next up, we've got the rooftop scene in Halloween 4 from 1988 between Jamie, Rachel and Michael Myers. Just like all the entries on this list, you've got a really good build-up before you get the chase scene, and in this one you've got Rachel and Jamie that are in the house, and you've got Brady who tries to protect them and save them, but he can't do it, but it kind of delays Michael getting to Jamie and Rachel, so within that time they manage to go up to the roof to try and drape it down, but as they're doing that, Michael Myers climbs up to the roof as well. As a kid watching it, for me, and being in the same position or the same age, being the same age as Jamie, I just felt that rush of excitement as well, trying to get up on that roof and then drape it down. Obviously, we think Rachel dies at this moment, which she obviously doesn't, but it's just a great chase sequence from start to finish.
Oh, come alive, Rachel. Please come alive.
Next up, we've got a really beefy one in Halloween H2O from 1998. Now, the reason that I say it's beefy is because I feel like the chase sequence starts when John and Molly discover Sarah hanging in that closet and Michael chasing them from that moment right up to the gates when he's trying to slash them as they're trying to get in. Laurie comes face to face with Michael, and then after that, it's near the end of the movie when Laurie and Michael are fighting it out to the death. And it feels to me like from that moment with John and Molly, right up until Laurie steals the van, so not after that, but right up until that moment, that whole segment feels like one huge chase sequence. Say what you will about Halloween H2O, it's too Scream-like, it's too short, Laurie Strode's annoying in it, there's not enough kills, the mask is terrible, blah, 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 everything that everybody says about the movie. You cannot deny from that moment John and Molly discover Sarah's body right up until the end of the movie, basically. It's absolutely non-stop. And last on the list, which is a surprising one for me, is when Laurie is being chased by Michael Myers yet again in a hospital in Halloween 2 from 2009. Now, for those of you who know me, will know that I don't like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. It's a really bad film, even if it wasn't a Michael Myers movie. There's just something about it that I just didn't like. And the one thing that I did like about this movie is the first 10 or so minutes in this, what we could call a dream sequence. We're not too sure if it's a dream sequence or not, but the first part of this movie with the chase between Laurie and Michael was outstanding. Now, of course, it's very brutal when you see people getting killed in the manner that they do, but the chase itself is pretty full on because you don't get a minute's peace. Even when Laurie does get outside to that little booth, the security booth, you're still scared for Laurie Strode because you don't know when and where Michael Myers is going to pop up. The elements also play a part in this because of that rain. The rain makes it look so much better. Don't see it raining very often in the Halloween franchise, and I think this is one moment that it really works in its favour. So of all the flaws that Halloween 2 comes with, I feel like the beginning of Halloween 2 is really strong. So that is the 5 chase sequences that I feel are the best in the franchise. I'm quite surprised though that I didn't include any chase sequences from David Gordon Green's Halloween trilogy. As I started writing the list, I thought I was going to include at least one on there, but looking back on the David Gordon Green trilogy, I can't tell you a really good chase sequence in that entire trilogy, and I'm shocked because I'm looking at the films thinking, no. I mean, there were some semi-chase sequences, but they just weren't long enough or as extreme enough to be on the list. So any chase sequences in that trilogy, no, not for me. Anyway, guys, first of all, what are your thoughts on the 5 that I chose, and would you change them? Is there anything else in the franchise that you think, no, I think this is stronger and this should be on the list? As always, leave your thoughts and opinions down below. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon.
To get you, Barbara.
Ever played Skin the Cat?
Someone's in the back! See!